So boom, we are here. Yo, what's good, everybody? Let's do it. We are back. We are motherfucking back. We are back with Yanni. He said that he bought a Ferrari.
After weeks of searching and testing,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take a educated guess. It's either gonna be a 296 GTB, a 8-toe Superfast, SF90, or 296 SF90 8-toe Superfast. Yeah. Or the 296 Speciale. So yeah.
car brands, I need the perfect car for the Yiannimize Grand Tour, and it had to tick.
If you guys see this video, it's either A, this video got dropped without no copyright, or B, this video got copyright. It's my first time reacting to his channel. Let's see if I could get a pass. Let's see.
Tick every box. I've narrowed it down to one brand and one car. The car I've chose for the tour is this bad boy.
I believe it's a 296. The way how it looked, look. It looks like a 296. Cause it's either a 488 Pista, a 296 GTB, or a 296 Speciale, or a SF90. It's either those cars right there. It can't be a 812 Superfast. Hell no. I'm gonna say a 296 GTB or a 296 Speciale, or it could be a 458 Speciale. Let's see.
Before making my final choice, I paid a visit to my good friend Barry, who let me drive some of his cars. There's 10 cars in this garage, and I've got the keys to all of them. They're all incredible cars. But all I know, after plus 5 years, they're all incredible cars. There's 10 cars in this garage, and I've got the keys to
F12 TDF.
all of them. They're all incredible cars.
That looks like the Performante up on top.
I paid a visit to my good friend Barry, who let me drive.
This looks like a 765 LT, an F12 TDF, a Performante, a Urus, a Pista down
some of his cars. There's 10 cars in this garage,
looks
and I've got
clean,
the
though.
keys to all of them. They're all incredible cars. But all I know, after plus 5 years, I'm going back to Ferrari.
It's the first time with.
Yes, I know they call me Yanni Charalambos, and it does have Lambo in the name. But what you may not know, back in the day, I had many Ferraris. Loud and proud. Now you guys know about my love-hate relationship with Ferrari. When I'm racing it on CarWow, it's going to be a different story. No, my God, it's catching me.
When emergency strikes, first responders rely on the latest technology. That's why T-Mobile
Sometimes you have to accept defeat. Yes, I'm still a Lambo fanboy, and I will always be a Lambo enthusiast. But the Ferrari days were something different, and I miss them. I turned heads with my crazy raps, I even broke the internet, and the most important thing, I definitely had some fun. But since then, I've always had a different feeling. I've narrowed it down to 3 cars, and the reason I've chose these 3 cars is because they're all convertible. A 296 GTX, a Ferrari 488 Pista Spider, and of course, the 458 Speciale Aperta. Now I've driven all of these 3 cars before, and I even owned a 458 back in the day, including many other Ferraris, and I loved it. Being on the edge and a real driver's car. There's a thrill at driving a 458. It just takes me back to my younger days. So it made sense to have it in my final 3 choices. 458 Speciale Aperta. This is a different level car. This is fast. Just screams. It screams comes at you, this car. Sounds amazing. Oh, comfort-wise, we've got the sport bucket seats in this car. There's plenty of leg room. This is obviously an older car, so the technology is not as up-to-date as, say, a 296. I don't think you'll have a problem with reliability. I don't think this car will skip a beat. There's definitely not going to be another one of these on the tour. Looks, tick. Reliability, definitely tick. Sound, tick. Speed, yes. Does it tick all the boxes? This is a car that you want in your collection. When you've got loads of Ferraris, this would be a car that you put in your collection. This car definitely reminded me why I love Ferraris. The noise, the drama, and the elegance. But with two cars that's still on the list, I know some of you will say, but Jan, why not the SF90? So I went to Ferrari in Hatfield to settle the argument. I spoke to head salesman, Sammy, and I asked him, if you were doing a tour, Ferrari-wise, what are we thinking?
Either a Pista Spider or a 296 GTS.
So where does the SF90 fit into this?
I enjoy driving a 296 more.
Why?
It's lighter, it's more nimble, it's smaller around, corners.
Okay.
Wherever you're going, you're not worried about it. And also, it's 830 horsepower.
Right.
It's not short of power. A bit more fun.
Yeah.
And also, I think it sounds better than SF90. Driving them back to back, honestly, driving them back to back, you really enjoy driving a 296 more. These cars brand new, spec-wise, depending on spec, you're looking at threes, high threes, even fours I've sold some. But at 250, 260?
With that in mind, I had a lot to think about with the last two drives. Driving alongside some monster cars on the tour is no joke. So I took the last two cars for a drive to help me finalize my choice. 296 GTS, so.
Yeah, but I already know what car he gonna pick. It's the 296. I was right, but I didn't say GTS, but I'm still right though. Yeah, he gonna pick the 296 for sure. For sure.
Comfort-wise, yeah, I feel pretty comfortable in here. It is new, it's up to date. Looks-wise, this is a lovely looking car, but I'm not sure of the colour. Looks factor, is it wow? I don't know if it's wow, but I think it is nice and does look new. Oh, hello. Okay, we got a bit of sound. This is a real driver's car. It handles amazing. Oh wow, acceleration is crazy. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Yeah, this is really nice. This is all right. This will keep up with a lot of the other cars on the tour. Accelerates amazing. I'm smiling. When you smile in a car, you know it's a good one. Now the 296 GTS is a great car. It ticks loads of the boxes. It may not be the fastest Ferrari, but for me, it does everything I need it to do. What it comes down to is the feeling. That is the deciding factor. 488 Pista Spider color combo is incredible. The blue with the orange. Oh, this is so nice. I've had a 488 and it was scary. It didn't handle very well. It was all over the road. See what I mean? Me accelerating there, back wheels are spinning. It is a little bit twitchy. If I'm basing it just on looks, I'd be taking this car. I think this does have the wow factor. Well, this is really, really comfortable. There's plenty of room in here. Reliability, there won't be an issue with this car. See, the tyres are warm now, the road's dry, and the back just comes out on me. Yes, it's fun, but when you're on a tour, you want to feel like the road and the car are one. You want to feel that the car is safe and planted. Got to really be amongst your wits with this. Got to really pay attention in this car. With the drives out the way, I had some thinking to do. If it was truly down to me, I would have the best from each car. The tech from the 296, the look from the 488, and the drive from the 458. I'm gonna have to make my final choice. So I flew to Cyprus to do some thinking. And while I was there, I spoke to my good friend Shmi to help me decide what car I should buy. So you would say a 296 GTS is a really good car to buy?
The best road super sports car that you can buy. And I say road, I don't mean for flat out on the racetrack, I mean for driving on the road. It's fast, it sounds good, it's got good luggage space, it's got all the style and glamour of a Ferrari, it's got all the kind of usability that you want as well. It's like, I mean, a lot of people will say that the 296 V6 sounds even better than the V12s and even better than the V8s as well. Where that is, SF90 over there. That car has never skipped a beat in any form at all.
I started All Nation Restoration to help people. Chase for Business is literally what it says in the name. It is Chase for Business, where I can find everything I need in one place so we can help people get back to life.
Purina Puppy Chow and Kitten Chow. Highly digestible with sensitive stuff.
Full stop.
Just when I thought I'd made the choice, I spoke to my good friend Andrew Pantelli, who had a few words to say.
Get the 488 over the 296. It's such a better car.
It's out of 488.
No, bro. Like, get the 296, bro. Based on speed, bro. Like, come on, bro. Get it.
It was all over the road. I didn't feel safe in it.
Exactly. If you don't feel safe in the car, don't buy it.
It's much better, isn't it? It's much better. A little bit of adrenaline.
No.
Slip it out a little bit.
No.
V8 as well over V6. I think the 480 is much nicer car.
I've done a 488.
Okay.
So then why don't I get another one? I know people are watching said, well, you've had 10 Uruses and you had 10 of it, so you still straight. You've had 10 Range Rovers.
Buy Urus, and you buy another one, you buy another one, you buy another one. They're good cars.
Get the 296.
About it. So after some thinking, I'd made my final decision. I searched the net, phoned a few of my friends, and I found the perfect car. So I spoke to a good friend of mine called Sammy Dahan, who you may know. And he said to me, I'm selling one of my cars. And it's at European Prestige if you want to go and buy it. And the price was an absolute steal. So I finally chose my car for the Yiannimize Grand Tour, and it's a Ferrari. No, it's not the Purosangue. No, it's not the SF90, but it is really fast. No, it's not the Revuelto, because I've already had one. The car I've chose for the tour is this bad boy.
Told you.
Yes, it's a Ferrari 296 GTS, and this car swept me off my feet. Literally. It's a Ferrari 296 GTS. It's black with the yellow stripe from
Chat, bro. Like, bro. If I ever get into a garage like this, bro, the first thing that I'm doing, I'm taking pictures, bro. Like, bro, I gotta get a flick, bro. Post that shit on the gram, bro. I got to, bro. Like, bro, I love cars, bro, but this garage right here is a perfect place to take photos, bro. Bro. Jesus Christ.
From factory. I did really want a convertible for the tour, and there was no Lambo that I could find that was a convertible that I really wanted at this specific time. Now, there's loads of cars here, and there's a guy here as well that's looking at a car. Now, I beat him when he drove his Purosangue. He beat me when he drove his SF90, and it is Tommy Auto. And there he is in a 918 that he wants to buy. Of course, that's an incredible car, and I think he'll have a 918 eventually. He's trying to get out of the car. Hi, Tommy.
How you doing?
It's a great car, by the way.
Yeah, I know, it's stunning, isn't it?
Who knows? He might buy this. We'll see. We'll see eventually.
I might have bought it already.
He might have bought it already. So I bought a Ferrari 296 GTS,
which is hilarious because you obviously you're the Lambo guy.
And what's interesting, people were like, well, why didn't you get an SF90? Why did you get a 296? I've spoken to quite a few people. So I spoke to Shmee, who's got both, and he said to me, the 296 drives better. The SF90 is faster.
Yeah.
But I think it's a car that people don't necessarily understand.
Yeah, the 296, it was in a funny space. I think when Ferrari marketed it, they kind of messed up because they didn't explain to people how much of a driver's car this was. They focused a lot on like the hybrid element.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, I've driven SF90 and I had a 296 and my SF90 at the same time.
Yeah.
This car, miles better. This drives closer to how a McLaren drives. I actually did a video where I drove this, then I drove my 765, and I was like, the Ferrari is very close, do you know what I mean? Honestly, it's probably the best driving Ferrari you can buy at the moment, and it's still usable. You can still daily it, and you can put luggage in the front, whereas if you had an SF90, you can't put luggage in front. And also, to drive an SF90 to really experience it, you have to be driving like 10 tenths. And that's too fast for the road, whereas this you can enjoy at all speeds.
I had originally a 360 Spider, and it was funny enough, it was black with yellow.
Oh, so this is like
it's like the Gallardo, the Gallardo and the Revuelto. I've done it again.
This is probably one of the better specs that I've seen this car in. In black, it really does the car a lot of favours, especially with the yellow stripes.
And when I saw this, and we talk about the yellow stripe, and I sent it to a few of my friends, they're like, is that yellow stripe factory or has it been added? because it's like a 12 or 15 grand extra.
Yeah.
It is a factory yellow stripe. So everything you see here is OG. It's got full PPF. The wheels have been painted in satin black. It's got the sports interior. It's got no exterior carbon, but it's all got carbon on the inside. I'm really pleased.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah.
Even with exterior carbon, it's just something that can break. And
on a black on black,
it doesn't
you can't
need-
really
yeah,
see it
it's not
anyway.
needed,
If
yeah.
you've got a bright coloured car, I think you do need the exterior carbon. This one hasn't, but I'm not overly fussed. If I want to add it, I can add it, of course.
Yanni in a Ferrari. Who would have thought it?
He's here while I'm here picking up my car, and he's trying to decide whether he's going to buy this or not. And you know what's funny is, the previous owners of these cars is Sammy. Sammy owns a lot of cars, and he doesn't spare any expense when he buys his car. He always fully PPFs them or he wraps them, and he really looks after them. For now, let's head out for my first drive in my new Ferrari 296 GTS. Oh my. I can't lie, it does feel really good to be back in a Ferrari. It feels really good, and there's so much room in the cabin, shall we say. Hear the turbos on. The turbo's right behind your ears, and look, there's a window here, yeah? Look at this. So I can put the window up, I don't know if you can see that on that camera. So with the roof up now, I can just drop this middle window, drop a gear, and disappear. Oh yes, this is going to be incredible for the tour. It's going to be great on the roads. Now this car handles so nice. It is rear wheel drive, but it doesn't handle like a rear wheel drive car. The technology in this really does help it stick to the road, and it does sound good. Let's have a little listen. Let's have a little listen. We've got someone sitting up my...
This may be the last ad you ever see. Because with the free ad block extension from
Now listen, this is in the UK, and the weather's cloudy, but driving through Croatia, Rome, it's going to be amazing. I'm happy with what I paid for this car as well. It was well in budget, well in budget. I could have gone up to £1 million, but I am a businessman. Do I need £1 million car, especially when I'm leaving the country? No. But a car that's 250, 300,000, I think it's a lot of car for the money. Now, I don't often keep a black car very long or a grey car. I always wrap it. I'm gonna wrap this something crazy. It's gonna be very out there. It's gonna stand out. And as much as people may say this is not gonna stand out on the tour, the wrap colour I'm choosing, guys, no one's doing a car that colour. Can't tell me that don't sound good. For a V6, it's not a V12. And I am your V12 man. All the Lambos I buy, bar the Urus, are always V12. Very rarely would I buy a V8, V10. I'm happy with my choice. And when the wrap's on it, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
So this car is amazing and it's a very good looking car, but I watched your video and I'm pretty sure you said you had £1 million budget. Why would you just choose this?
To be fair, that is a valid question, and I'm sure you guys would have asked that question as well, but I didn't just buy one car. I actually bought 3.
Damn. Shit. So, I'm not gonna lie, but like, I believe, oh yeah, I did a reaction video. I believe it was the 296 GTB versus the 765 LT versus the Porsche GT2 RS. There is a problem with the 296. Like when you put it in a launch control, like bro, like for some reason, like it would tell you that the car for some reason, like it would say that it needs to go to like the dealer and something like that. So what they had to do, instead of them putting it in launch control, they have to manually just put the car to actually drive off, just for it not to say that. And like sometimes like it be like bugging down two on top of that. So like the 296, it has its pros and cons. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but he actually bought like a very very nice car. I'm not gonna lie, it is a very very nice car, and plus for the budget too. On top of that, yeah, let's see. And he said that he actually bought 3 cars. Well, we are gonna find out on the next reaction video. So if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. Love y'all so much. Thank y'all for all the love and support. And yeah, remember, chat, chase y'all dreams, bro. Chase y'all goals and dreams, bro. Cause one day I do want a Ferrari myself. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we have a lot of work to do to get our hands on, a Ferrari. So love y'all so much. And I see you guys on the next video. If this video is up, it's because I didn't get no copyright. But if it's not up there, it's because of copyright. So yeah, I see you guys on the next video. Peace.